Hey, a playa, have you ever been in a situation where your friend was struggling with something and you weren't quite sure how to help them out, how to make them feel okay, how to just make things be normal again? Don't worry. In this video, I'm going to share a few tips on what you can do to help your friend who's dealing with a lot right now.
This is the Josh Speaks. You're watching the Josh Speak.
For those of you that are new here, my name is Josh, and every single Monday through Friday, I make videos sharing tips, ideas, and stories teaching you how to be your best self. So if you want to learn and grow, hit the subscribe button and make sure to click on the notification bell. Now, when it comes to someone struggling, it's not always a visible thing. You can't always tell right off the bat whether or not someone's dealing with something. So if you start to get hints in their behavior, or in the way that they're speaking, or in them not speaking to you, it's something you might want to take notice of. For example, they may be less involved in group activities, they may not want to hang out as much, they may not talk to you as much, or give you short answers like, yeah, okay, and not really be as engaged in conversations. And sometimes it's just the case that they need a little distance from everyone. Maybe they're more introverted and don't always want to be surrounded by people. But if you're noticing sadness or depression attached to how they're talking to you, that's something you might want to address with them. But how do you address it? How do you bring it up to them without making things awkward or weird? What if they're not sad or depressed and you just end up looking like a weirdo for asking them? Well, the best way that I've learned to approach someone and to talk to them about what's going on is to ask them this simple question. Are you okay? Is everything all right? And their answer may vary. Sometimes they might say everything is fine and don't worry about it and don't even ask them about it. And then other times they might say, no, things are horrible and I'm struggling with this problem. And some of the most common problems that people deal with aren't things that you can directly resolve. For example, if they're having thoughts of suicide, you're not a therapist, you're just a friend. If they're dealing with family issues, you're not maybe involved with their family, so you can't direct that. If they're failing their classes, in that situation you might be able to work with them and study, but overall, they may need a tutor or outside assistance. The fact of the matter is this: if it's a person you care about, the best thing that you can offer them is your loving kindness. And the best way to offer that loving kindness is to let them know that you're there for them. Sometimes when people are dealing with issues, they feel like they're all alone, like no one will understand them, and if they talk about it, they're just venting or complaining, and no one ever wants to be the complainer. So your role here is to be that non-judgmental listener, to approach with loving kindness and to show them that no matter what's going on, you accept them for who they are. But let's dial back for a second and really talk about what you can do if they're dealing with some of the most common problems. For example, if they're having thoughts of suicide and depression, you might want to encourage them to talk to their parents about it, to find a school counselor, to see an outside counselor. Knowing that there's people out there who care about them and want to help them process what they're going through might be the kind of support that they need. Or if they're dealing with a bad breakup or they just got disconnected from their friends, you might want to show them what life is like without those people, that they can still embrace the fun things in life and have a good time, and you're just one of the friends who are going to help them do it. Another common problem your friend might run into is that they might start linking up with a bad crowd. They might start picking up bad behaviors and doing things that are not really enhancing their life, but are actually bringing it downward. Well, for you as a concerned friend, the best thing you can do is to let them know that you accept them for who they are. A lot of times when people get mixed up with bad crowds, it's because they're longing for acceptance. They're trying to find people that can make them feel cool or valuable or have any kind of meaning. So if you can help provide that as their friend to show them that they don't need to change who they are to fit in, then that's the best you can offer. Now, I know I only scratched the surface with talking about the different types of problems that your friend might be running into. Maybe they're in a bad relationship. Maybe they have an eating disorder. There's a whole slew of other things that might be going on. So I want you to leave a comment down below letting me know what your friend is dealing with and how you want to help them. Remember though, there's only so much that you can do, so it's important sometimes to redirect them to a school counselor, a parent, or someone else that can offer them professional or more advanced advice. Now what I want you to do is check out the playlist over there where I break down how to have awesome friendships, how to really build strong relationships that last with people. I think those videos are going to be super helpful, so go check them out. And I know guys, I'll catch you next time. As always, love and peace.